This is the AI News Flash for May 12th, 9 p.m. UTC. First up, Wall Street's record-setting rally abruptly halted as AI stocks slumped sharply while oil prices surged, marking a decisive turning point reported by LA Times and AP. S&P 500, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones all declined as Nvidia, Microsoft, Meta, and Alphabet led AI megacap selling, with concerns mounting over the sustainability of the AI infrastructure investment boom. The Iran war prolongation drove Brent crude past $90 per barrel, reigniting inflation pressure as Fed Chair Powell reaffirmed his cautious stance on rate cuts. With hyperscalers committing $725 billion in 2026 capex, ROI-proof pressure is intensifying. AI bubble concerns are resurfacing, aligning with Michael Burry's put options on Nvidia and Palantir, and the IMF's warnings about overheating in the AI-driven private credit market. Institutional investors are rotating into hardware, energy, and defensive sectors. Core PPI remains elevated at 2.9% year-over-year. Mortgage rates have reversed above 6%, and June rate cut expectations are receding. Stagflation concerns are resurfacing amid the AI capex bubble debate, making Q2 2026 the most critical macro stress test for markets. Second, Elon Musk's xAI has sued Colorado over its AI regulation law in federal court, with the U.S. Department of Justice formally intervening, resulting in the complete suspension of Colorado AI Act enforcement, as reported by Data Protection Report. The xAI argues that Colorado's revised AI law violates the First Amendment free speech protections and the Commerce Clause. The DOJ's recently established AI litigation task force intervened to challenge state enforcement, aligning with the Trump administration's federal preemption executive order in preparation. This follows last week's passage of SB 189, which significantly weakened the original 2024 law by removing the bias audit mandate, replacing it with a transparency notification framework and exempting general-purpose AI tools. The combined retreat and enforcement halt represent a decisive moment for state-level AI regulation direction nationwide.
OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, and xAI's industry lobbying delivered a major win as AI companies push to avoid state law patchworks in favor of federal unified regulation.
Across 38 states adjusting AI laws, and with industry super PACs leading the future at over $125 million and public first action over $150 million, AI policy becomes the top contested issue for 2026 midterms. Third, Ambiq Micro AI chip stock surged over 41% in a single day, following an earnings surprise, putting Edge AI fully in the spotlight, as detailed by Barron's. This marks a key milestone in the second phase of the AI semiconductor investment theme. Ambiq specializes in ultra-low-power Edge AI processors for wearables, IoT, and smart home devices. Its Spot series enables on-device AI inference with second-by-second continuous operation on battery-powered hardware. Q1 revenue guidance significantly exceeded expectations and net losses narrowed sharply, sending investor expectations soaring. This reflects the broader 2026 megatrend of AI infrastructure investment shifting from centralized NVIDIA GPU data centers to distributed edge inference. The trend aligns with Qualcomm's acquisition of CloudNet, Apple's M5 chip AI accelerator enhancement, and ARM's AI PC offensive. Edge AI market growth is driven by physical AI, robotics, and IoT sensor-embedded AI demand explosion. This signals AI chip diversification away from NVIDIA dominance, expanding benefits across AMD, Intel, Micron memory, silicon photonics, CDN optical interconnect, and security layers. Institutional capital allocation to small and mid-cap AI semiconductor stocks is intensifying, marking a critical shift in the 2026 AI investment thesis. Fourth, a Goldman Sachs executive publicly touted plans to automate the human assembly line with AI robots, while vowing no mass layoffs, as reported by the New York Post. This marks a decisive moment for Wall Street AI adoption and a critical signal for the financial AI debate. The Goldman executive described investment banking, research, trading, and compliance tasks as repetitive assembly line work, suitable for autonomous AI agent execution. The framing of investment banking work as AI, robotic automation, drew industry attention, while simultaneously emphasizing redeployment to higher value tasks rather than worker replacement to preempt union backlash. This aligns with JP Morgan's 200,000 employee LLM deployment, Citigroup's Gemini integration, HSBC's 200,000 layoffs, Morgan Stanley's 2,500 cuts, Commerzbank's 3,000 reductions, and Deutsche Bank's AI implementation, all symbolizing Wall Street's AI native transformation. Anthropic Claude is now core to accounting compliance, achieving 40% faster coding delivery and 40% shorter M&A deal prep times. Senior bankers at MD level and above are concentrating on strategic judgment and client relationships, while analyst and associate entry-level roles face the greatest AI replacement impact. Goldman's own forecast of 300 million jobs affected by AI is now materializing in-house, fundamentally reshaping financial labor markets and making Gen Z entry-level hiring the most critical test directly tied to 2026 midterm AI employment policy battles. Fifth, Meta's standalone AI app received a major update with new features powered by Muse Spark, Meta's proprietary AI model, as reported by 9to5Mac. Meta is launching a full-scale consumer AI assistant offensive to compete with OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google Gemini. Muse Spark, built on Meta's proprietary foundation model, enables image generation personalization, short video generation with lip sync technology, and style transfer creative tools. Deep integration with Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp is Meta's strongest competitive moat. App installs have surpassed 60.5 million cumulative downloads, with 25 million added in 2025 alone, accelerating growth significantly. This reflects results from CEO Mark Zuckerberg's Meta Superintelligence Labs organizational restructuring focused on proprietary model development. While the Llama successor Avocado project struggles, Muse Spark resets Meta's consumer differentiation axis. The app recently surfaced at 5th place on the iOS App Store, marking a critical user base expansion milestone. OpenAI ChatGPT at 900 million weekly active users and Google Gemini at 750 million monthly active users now face a three-way standalone consumer AI assistant market competition. Meta leverages its 2 billion plus social media user base as the foundation for its late mover catch-up strategy, making consumer AI the top focus for 2026 and a decisive moment for Meta's AI strategic pivot. That's all for this AI news flash.